I'm Jade Penangke. I am Whadjuk, Balladong and Eastern Arrernte. I'm a mural artist in Boorloo, Perth, and for this project I've painted a gangway for Fremantle Port. The gangway is the tunnel that passengers disembark cruise ships off. So it's a very unique canvas to paint, which has two sides and the roof as well. So I've been able to tell my story through all of those different panels and really have it about Walyalup, this area, and the different Noongar stories that are so important to this country and keep our culture alive here. We've got lots of different elements in this design. On the side we have the ocean, the Mamba Court, at the other end, which is the large orange circle, and then that connects with the Belia, the river that runs through, and I've painted that as an aerial view depicting Whadjuk Noongar country and how the waterways kind of spread out through the land. The yellow circles are different resting places all around Noongar Budja that we would kind of stop on our journey. And then we've got 4 meeting places, 2 on each side, which are 4 sacred sites in Whadjuk Noongar country, which are connected to the dingo's journey. So the 4 sacred sites that I've depicted as meeting places are Wagglmaya, Rocky Bay, Duratawiranup, which is Cantonment Hill, Mandurri, which is Bathers Beach, and lastly Miandip, Garden Island. So we've got 2 meeting places on each side. And these were all very important parts of the dingo's journey as it travelled through here and protected this part of Noongar country. There was a very important sandbar which was at the entrance of where the ocean and the river meet, and that was an important crossing for Noongar people and also an important fishing spot. This was unfortunately blown up just to allow space for cruise ships to come in and out of the bay. So that's been quite damaging to Noongar culture and also for the environment, because that was also an important part of the filtration system for the water as it entered the river. So I've kind of depicted that the sandbar that used to be there, that's no longer there on the mural as well. In the purple we have lots of different animal tracks. So we've got the Waich, emu, yonga, kangaroo, dwert, dingo, and the Karda goanna, as well as resting sites and some campsites and some river movement and also people sitting. In the lighter aqua colour, we've got lots of rain, which I've represented to signify rebirth and new beginnings. On the roof of the gangway, we have 3 special stories. So one is the dingo, of course, which is the guardian of this area. Then in the middle we have the 7 sisters dreaming, which is a very significant part of Noongar culture, and that's also known as the Pleiades constellation. And then at the other end we have the emu in the sky, which is inside the Milky Way, the dark spaces inside the Milky Way. So I think it was really beautiful to be able to tie in the roof of the gangway with the stars in the night sky and some of the stories and the spirits surrounding that, and then having the sides of the gangway more like a map of where we are in this place. And then lastly, just down the bottom, we have lots of water movement, which is symbolic of this area being surrounded by water, the ocean and the river.
So despite all this recent disruption, our people's spirits are still here. Despite all this recent disruption, our spirit stories are still here. Despite all the disruption, we are still here. Throughout this disruption, many others have come, and my ancestors will be angry with me if I tell the real history of this country that we may not learn in our education system or anywhere else. And I just want to say, Mama Jinranalaya, Bodawaran Jini. Just going to ask the good spirits to look out for us and keep us safe while we're here on Noongar country today. And give us an opportunity for us to open our eyes, our ears and our head and heart to understand and appreciate what was, what is. But we also hope and live in hope for tomorrow. And tomorrow for a better world, for not only for my community, but for broader Western Australians and Australians. And we still live in that hope. And that smoking is a part of that cleansing, of giving us an opportunity to understand the history, understand where we are today, but also opportunities for looking forward to the future. So the smoking is a part of that ceremony of getting rid of that negative energy.